This semester, I completed an internship at the Connecticut State Library, specifically working in the History and Genealogy unit. Before I get into what I did, I want to talk a little about the library itself. The Connecticut State Library is the state's central research library and archives. It was founded in 1854, and it functions as an independent, nonpartisan agency that supports state government, preserves Connecticut's heritage, and makes information available to anyone who needs it. Its mission is to be a gateway to lifelong learning, using its historic, cultural, and informational resources to inspire a shared, informed future for everyone who walks in the door. It's truly a public institution in the broadest sense, open to all, not just government employees. The first project I worked on was the Jonathan Trumbull Index project. Connecticut State Library has a large collection of materials relating to our very first governor, Jonathan Trumbull, including the correspondence between Jonathan Trumbull and Revolutionary War figures like George Washington. I transcribed the handwritten index of a collection of letters into a digital spreadsheet. You can search the recipient or sender's name, the place of origin, or the date, so now it's easier to navigate the collections of these letters without looking through the physical index. The index will also be printed onto little cards that go in a card catalog, so it will be easier for patrons to navigate this collection. Another project I worked on involved digitizing the Fairfield County Court Loyalist confiscated estate documents. These are original court records from the years after the Revolution that document how the state seized property from Loyalists, or colonists who remained loyal to the British Crown. Many of the pages were extremely fragile and damaged, so I flattened out creases and aligned the torn pieces so the writing could be read before scanning them. Digitizing these documents makes them more accessible to the public because the originals can no longer be handled safely. I also created a small display about Loyalists from the research I did while digitizing the letters. I wanted to highlight a range of perspectives often left out of the usual Revolutionary War narrative that only focuses on the patriots. This display is on view at the Law Library. My last project was to create an interactive virtual tour of the History and Genealogy unit. I used a 360-degree camera to photograph different areas of the library, then stitched the images together using a platform called Kula. The tour lets visitors move through the space and click on information points. I added links to things like how to get a library card, how to search the collection, and what materials are available in the department. The goal is to help people feel more comfortable before they visit in person and give them a sense of the resources the library offers. To conclude, I want to talk about how my internship experience connects to the American Library Association's key action areas. I think my work relates to all of them in some way, but 3 stood out most for me. The first is equitable access to information. The ALA notes that equity requires intentional effort to make sure every community member can access the resources they need, including digital materials, and that access should follow the principles of the Library Bill of Rights. My work supported this by creating tools that make fragile or difficult collections easier to use. The Trumbull Index helps patrons navigate handwritten manuscript letters, and digitizing the Loyalist estate documents allows people to study them without ever handling the originals. Both projects expanded access and protected materials that would otherwise be difficult to consult. The second key action area is education and lifelong learning. The Connecticut State Library serves a wide range of users. It's not just an academic library or a public library or a special collection. It supports state employees, historians, genealogists, students, researchers, and community members who are just simply curious about their family or town. The work done in the History and Genealogy unit directly supports lifelong learning, and the projects I contributed to help make that learning possible for more people. The third is transforming libraries. ALA emphasizes the importance of adapting library services within an evolving digital information landscape. My internship gave me first-hand experience with this transformation. Transcription, digitization, and creating an online virtual tour all brought historical resources into modern formats. These projects showed how libraries continue to change in order to share information, preserve materials, and meet the needs of today's researchers. In conclusion, this internship gave me a deeper understanding of how libraries preserve the past, support learning, and adapt to the needs of their communities. I'm very grateful I had the opportunity to contribute to that work. And if you're interested in Connecticut's history, I encourage you to visit the Connecticut State Library and explore what it has to offer.